Namaste. My name is Devarishi Das, AstroRishi Solutions. Most time people used to ask me my profession. They want to really understand what I do, and so that they can relate with me in that field. So I'm a trained priest, which in India, or Vedic philosophy of Vedic platform, they call me Purohita. They call it Purohita or priest. They have different kind of priests. We have the archikas, we have the Purohitas, and then we have the pujaris. I'm a Purohita who officiates ritualistic activities, both indoors and outdoors. I officiate ceremonies, different ceremonies, naming ceremony, birth ceremony, because birth alone, there's a lot of ceremonies. Even to impregnate, there are a lot of ceremonies to be done. You don't just give birth, because you are inviting a soul to this material world. So there are ceremonies you have to do to invite a pure soul, a unique soul. People don't think about all these things. They just go and make love with people and just consider them, give birth. That's why nowadays we are having children who are not interested in godly things. They are only interested in sense gratification. So we help and guide people on that field, how to even get a pious soul. We help in doing that. And even from childhood, there are a lot of ceremonies to be done. Cutting of the hair, we aqualanity. And yes, all the time, there are specific time I will hear aqualati. Even the time aqualano crown, obedi grain, first grain crown, there are ceremonies to be done. If you don't observe all these things, you see, the children, they grow up and become something else in this earth. You see, they cannot have any aim in life. They just do things anyhow. So if you observe all these ceremonies, it creates impression be our kolane. So Emma he all the negative things be or the free wherever he's coming, because we believe that souls, they are not the first time they are coming to this earth. They have been here from time immemorial, according to the activities, So we guide people to help them to bring a pious soul. They will be interested in godly things. Then after that, we help also in Akolani Pesoko school. The first time I tried the crown, there are ceremonies that we help in doing that also. You want to build your house, and you say you start building your house, because we call something called the vastu purusha. Asasi biani ni tumi ayewa asasi so. Dino koto asasi na, you don't do the necessary things ewa asasi so. You build your house and you will stay inside, you will see a lot of misfortune. Sometimes the moment you move inside the house, you will not have mind of building your own. Because all the time you have to build, you have to use that money to do something else. So we have to check the land, prescribe the way you build your house, do vastu puja, vastu homas. These are rituals. And you say, no, we don't deal with that. We don't kill anything like that. We don't take flesh nothing like that. But there are signs it becomes, pure, bona fide place also sometimes you have a company you want to open a new shop, a new company, a new house. There are ceremonies that you do called Griya Pravesh. All these are ceremonies good fortune, bringing good vibration to the house. That's Griya Pravesh. Sometimes we guide on the person. Maybe in life is having a lot of difficulties, which take the details of the person, the full name, the date of birth, place of birth, time of birth, because all these things are very, very important in the life of the person. In taking note of this, the day you are born, the hour you are born, the month you are born, the year you are born, talks so much about you, about your life. It have a lot of impression on you. So you don't just give name because per se and you want to give that specific name to your child. You have to be very careful because you don't know the activities of the person. You did not meet the person personally. You don't know. You just give name. That influence of that person comes to your child because the naming ceremony there are rituals that are being performed for the child. So all these things, we guide people on that. We help people to make proper name, give proper name to the child that will have a lot of influence on the child. That's when Onia Ombeye, Ombeye Bibia, you think say, why should I didn't crown a media color way by we guide people on that platform to help people to make selection of the names, naming ceremonies, and all those things. And will be also because our influence, some malefic influence, be on a chart where astrology. Now astrology, most times in Crawford, there was so many ideas and they are talking about so many things about astrology. But we'll be astrology as we'll be able to know specific things that is a prediction will happen in your life. Your mouth prediction me a guide you how and what to do. This is what I do as a priest, a Purohita, a trained priest, and I'm also a life coach. I guide people who have difficulties, they have some mental trauma, they have become frustrated in life and they need guidance. We guide them also. And also I do spirituality. I'm a spirituality coach, that people who want to involve themselves in spirituality, we also guide them. I do pranic healing here, using energies to heal people. Yes, a science I will be able to miss you also can learn it. You can also help your children. And you can help the person through your energy. Because he said God created us his own image. So to me and Yankopon, we have it, but we have it in a minute form. Okay, God's own is the whole, supreme whole, but we have the minute own. We have small of God's qualities. We have that energy within us. If you build yourself properly, you avoid yourself from some negative things. Now, you channel your thoughts in good things, you project good things, you think about good things, you talk good things, you surround yourself with good people. this will create some aura within you that you can use to help people. Thank you very much.